got us here. Just gonna. Hi.
Hey. Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good to see you. We are so excited to be here tonight.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, this is big for us.
Yeah, it's very big.
Yeah.
You guys are great already.
Yeah, I know. This has been. I could die right now.
And just be happy.
Yeah.
No matter where we go to heaven or hell, but we're just happy to see you.
Yeah, it might be hell tonight. I don't know. So anyway, hi. I'm Dean.
And I'm Dean.
And we are the DoubleDs. Yeah. There's like 20 people here.
Yeah. That's enough.
I know. It's 19 more than we need.
Yeah.
So the DoubleDs. We have something it's story time with the DoubleDs. We love books.
We do.
Yeah. We
Especially ones with pictures.
Yes, like picture books. Anyway, so we're going to share a book with you tonight that's very close to our hearts.
Yeah,
I think you'll know it.
Book. I think you guys will like this book too, actually.
So if you just kind of relax, we're just going to read a story to you, and I hope you enjoy it. I think you'll know it, so we'll get started. Yeah. Here you go. So tonight, the DoubleDs story time. We're gonna read The Cat in the Hat.
Now, before we get started, I just have to address his jumper, because you remind me of LL Cool J in Around the Way Girl. Yes, I just
That's the difference between Dean and I. When I saw him, I was thinking of the farmer with the pitchfork in the Grant Wood painting, American Gothic.
Yeah.
He has no idea what I'm talking about.
And he has no idea what I was talking about.
He's not cool.
I've been told that. My wife tells me that all the time. So we should probably get started.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is just such a special book.
Okay.
It's just Dr. Seuss wrote The Cat in the Hat. And I've always loved the illustrations.
Yeah, the illustrations are cool. I mean, it looks a little creepy, but listen, that's okay.
It's only creepy because they can only use 3 colors.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you guys know that?
No.
That they could only use 3 colors?
Yeah, well, because it was cheaper to print that way. So Dr. Seuss limited the colors because it was. You really don't care about this. So we'll read the story. Yeah. So I'll start if you don't mind.
Please do.
Yeah. Okay.
Have at it.
And you guys can just follow along in your heads because you know it. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play.
So we sat in the house all that cold, wet day.
It's kind of like last weekend, right?
Yeah. Rainy. It was terrible.
And I thought Netflix was going to crash.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people sitting around not barbecuing on Labor Day. Right?
Especially when Ozark is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. We should probably
continue.
Yes. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two.
And I said how I wish we had something to do.
I love this next part.
You do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball.
Which is a good thing, because I would have broke your ankles if we did go out. You can't hoop all that good.
No, because I'm not cool.
So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all.
We did nothing at all. In the house. So the kids are sitting in the house, and it's raining, and they're not doing anything, right? Because they're bored, right? You guys are getting this. Just want to make sure because it gets deeper.
Yes.
So all we could do was to sit.
And we did not like it. Not one little bit.
And one of my favorite things about this, Dean, about this page, and I'll show it to you folks at home or in the audience, is that Dr. Seuss, he actually, they printed this with the sit, like descending like a staircase. And so that what that kind of does is it's like a metaphor for the time passing.
I like this guy. He is cool.
Wait, let's do it again.
Okay, let's try that again.
So all we could do was to sit, 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 sit.
I'm hoping that my illustration of sitting was clarification of what he meant by that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, great. And then something went bump.
How that bump made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step in on the mat.
We looked and we saw him.
The cat in the hat! DJ, hit it. DJ, you can hit it anytime.
Anytime you're ready.
That means play. There you go. Now we're ready. Woo! I'm going to tell you what this really happened in the story. It didn't go like that.
No, I didn't. Not at all.
We have our own version. Oh, listen up. I'm going to tell you how it happened. This cat walked in and started rapping. Over my shoulder was a big red bag, and in that bag was all kinds of swag.
The cat rolled up, he rolled up to the party with a bottle of vodka and a bottle of Bacardi. He said, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? And I said, I don't know, it's all on you.
You like the story now, don't you? Yeah, you do. That's right. So I said to the kids,
Yeah.
hey kids, oh why the long faces? Look like you lost money in the horse races. I'll hook you up, I got some things we can do. And if you're still bored, there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you, but get your cup. I don't know if you know this now, but I'm making all this up. I'm right off the top of my dome, but he showed up when my mom wasn't home.
Y'all can join in on this one. Listen up, this is where it's at. While we tell the true tale of the cat in the hat. Everybody, it's the cat in the hat. Come on. It's the cat in the hat. There we go. It's the cat in the hat. I told you they know the story. It's the cat in the hat. It's the cat in the hat. Yeah, it's the cat in the hat. Yeah, there's more.
The cat in the hat. I'm the fish in the dish. It's the cat in the hat. That's the cat in the hat.
So in this bag, I got a bottle of wine. I got some tracks and some snacks, cause it's party time. The party starts now. Ain't starting later, so pour yourself a drink, kid. I ain't your waiter.
He ain't a waiter and no waiter. He's from Gainesville. He's actually a gator. But look at him. He looks like a criminal. He probably should have went to the Florida State Seminoles.
So out of the bag jumps a thing with blue hair. He jumps on a table. He jumps on a chair. Then out of the bag, there jumps another. The fish said, I'm sorry, are those guys brothers?
I ain't say that. My voice don't sound like that. The cat came in and he was limping with two things with blue hair. I thought he was in with Mark Simpson.
While we tell the true tale of the cat in the hat. Come on.
It's the cat in the hat.
There you go. It's the cat in the hat. They're smarter than they look. It's the cat in the hat. Yeah, it's the cat in the hat. It's the cat in the hat. It's the cat in the hat. Yeah.
It's the cat in the hat. Cause I'm the fish in the dish. It's the cat in the hat. Look at him, guys, the cat in the hat.
So out of the bag, I pull a stereo, a DJ, a stripper, and a bag of blow. I'm gonna call the cops.
You better not call the cops, cause I can't take it. I got warrants. Even though I'm a fish, I'm gonna make it. kind of pissed. I don't know what I'm gonna say next, cause I'm making this shit up. It's coming right off the neck, right off the top, and it's right off the wig, and I ain't saying shit because I ain't gonna say that word because I guess it's a bit offensive. The word around the wig is a bit offensive.
Slap some little cuss on thing one and thing two. DJ Fuzz can't disturb my peace. My cousin the Grinch is the chief of police.
The cops, I ain't trying to go to jail, cause plus I ain't got money for bail. Cause I'm broke and that is no joke, and I ain't fucking around with this silly bloke.
Charge. Cat, man. Cat, yeah. So listen up, this is where it's at. While we tell the true tale of the cat in the hat. Y'all lame, there's a cat in the hat. I'm the cat in the hat, yeah. I'm the cat in the hat. You know it, I'm the cat in the hat. I'm the cat in the hat. That's right, one more time. I'm the cat in the hat, yeah.
He the cat in the hat. But I'm the fish in the dish. But he the cat in the hat. Yeah, he the cat in the hat.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Get warmed up.
I'm here to tell you it was a crazy sight. I had a fog machine and laser lights, so they were hypnotized. And they never saw that the party was hitting, so I could break the law.
Breaking the law was something he do, and I don't know what he was doing with thing one and thing two. And y'all just think that I'm a silly old sock, but I'm really a gangster like Tupac.
I'm offended they like your chant better than mine. Come up with a chant about a fish, man. Mine's good. Yeah, so listen up. Listen up, this is where it's at. While we tell the true tale of the cat in the hat. You like that?
Cat in the hat.
See, you're doing it without me.
It's the cat in the hat.
Everybody.
It's the cat in the hat. It's the cat in the hat. It's the cat in the hat.
Here we go.
It's the cat in the hat.
So while the kids were dancing,
Oh, no, the kids was dancing.
when the kids were dancing, I stole all that shit. I did it like this.
Here, let me break out a couple bars.
Why not?
The cat rolled up and he looked like a pump. But I don't give a fuck as long as he got me drunk. He got me high, he had everything we need. He had cocaine, heroin, and weed.
Yeah. It's the cat in the hat.
That's my man. He knows who the cool one is. That's the old guy with the stupid hat.
It's the cat in the hat. It's the cat.
You got another one? You want to let me go?
Hey, man, go ahead, break the bust them off.
Yeah. So I stole all this shit. It went like this. I took the toys, then I took the phones. I would've took the mom if the mom was home. I took a swim in the pool. I took a nap on the couch. I took a diamond ring in a velvet couch.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's with me.
She went to get us.
I'm winning them over one at a time. Right. Everybody likes the old guy in the hat.
Yeah.
That's my Bill Cosby face.
Today was great. I ain't go to school today. We had a good time with LL Cool J. And everybody else with cat in the front. I got a cat here and a cat here, and I don't give a fuck what you want. That first up, but I don't care. I don't give no shit. I rap anyway because the party was lit, and I'ma get it right. And I'm trying to get drunk, and I say with the cat, and he give you what you want.
Cat in the hat.
one. Give it to him. Break it down for him.
Sally was twerking, the kid was dabbing. Over in the White House, Trump was pussy grabbing. The party was lit, the party was winning. It was the greatest party that I've ever been sitting in.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon. I don't even know if that's a word. But I'm thinking the word. It's the cat in the hat. 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 Listen up, this is where it's at. While we tell the true tale of the cat in the hat. It's the cat in the hat.
Your side, my side's gonna go.
It's the cat in the hat. 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 It's the cat in the hat.
I like this side better. Give him one more, man.
All right. Give it to him. Yeah. You know I'm doing my thing tonight. I'm doing it right. You ain't got it light. You can take it light. I'm alright. And Cat sitting in the front. I'ma sit here and give you what you want. My man right there, he got a blue shirt. My man over there, I ain't gonna say shit, I'ma get hurt. He might beat me up if I try to diss him. But I'm gonna move and I'm gonna dismiss him. All the shit. I see my man over here getting shit. Damn, what wrong with here? I don't know. But all I'm saying to y'all is I gotta go.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's the cat in the hat.
Don't even need us now.
It's the cat in the hat.
Yeah.
It's the cat in the hat.
Here we go.
It's the cat in the hat. It's the cat in the hat.
It's a cat in the hay. It's a cat in the hay. Watch the boy get off the beat. Cat in the hat. All right. I got one more thing to say.
You got one more?
Yeah. One more. Listen up. Before you write me off because you think I'm too old or my junk shriveled up because the water is cold, there's one more thing you're saying, you know it right. You're never gonna forget this Thursday night.